Hello. We're live, right?
I think so.
Yes, we are. So let's just meet each other. Here is my lovely colleague,
Hi.
Valerie. She's Senior Partnership Manager.
And I'm joined today by my lovely colleague, Maro, who is also a Senior Partnership Manager.
Whoa,
That's a coincidence, right?
Yeah, it is.
Who would have thought?
So,
and our agenda today will be, first thing, we're going to discuss what is website monetization in general, how to get started with it. We're going to share all the tips. Don't worry about that. Secondly, we're going to move to how you can monetize your website, the most popular ways of monetization your traffic. And of course, we're going to mention the factors that affect your monetization income. And of course, the secret to improving your income.
Speaking of secrets, we're gonna discuss everything about our 6 effective monetization methods. That's why you are here, guys. And there's gonna be also fun.
Yes.
We're gonna have a game session, also a case study. Very interesting to learn something in practice, let's say.
We're gonna prove that all that we are talking exists in real life,
yes,
right?
Yeah, everything is real. And the Q&A session, don't miss it. Please stick until the end because all the winners are gonna be announced too.
All right, let's start. What is generally website monetization? How you can get started with it?
How, guys? Do you know how this fine art is it's done so far?
First of all, do you have a website? Can you share something with us? Just please write in chat.
Yes.
Or maybe you have other traffic sources. I don't know.
Yes. Do you guys know anything about owning traffic and
we just want to get
to
know it a little bit better.
So let's move on because all questions are going to be also be taken by our colleagues.
Yes,
during
absolutely.
the chat. Yeah.
So what is website monetization? It is basically the art of turning your traffic into money. Doesn't that sound good? In other words, you would be selling your traffic to advertising networks, such as PropellerAds, for example. The main and the most important factor to know about monetization is, of course, the CPM. I am sure everybody's heard of that. And let's get into details on what that is. So CPM is an abbreviation that stands for cost per million, which means the amount of money that you can earn for every 1,000 times a user seen the ad, right? It's basically just the price of your traffic.
Price, yes.
It can fluctuate. It depends on a lot of things on the market, and we're going to discuss that later, of course. The main thing that you should remember about your traffic and about the monetization in general is that quality traffic always translates into high profit.
That makes sense.
And in order to understand a little bit better how the market works, we have prepared this good traffic flow, traffic cash flow. As you can see on the screen, we have an advertising network in the middle. Just for the argument's sake, let's say that we are talking about Propeller, but basically any advertising network on the market works this way. But we're going to take Propeller.
Yes, just remember Propeller in the middle.
So on one side, we have advertisers, right? They have their product and they are ready to pay money to get conversions for their product. And in order to do that, they need traffic. And that's when you guys, publishers on the other side from the advertising network, come in, right? You have traffic, you want to sell it to advertisers. Advertisers want to pay money for the traffic. And Propeller here is like a middleman between advertisers and publishers, connecting the two sides and just making the best for everyone.
Yeah, so basically, guys, you need each other. Both advertisers and publishers need each other.
That is completely true.
An advertiser needs to see traffic, and the publisher from the other side needs to see good CPM, good profit.
So everybody's connected in this flow. Ways on how can you monetize your website. Let's talk a little bit in details about traffic, right? So we all know that traffic consists of users, and users can be of different origin, right? Different types of users. You have daily users, you've got one-time users maybe. Some of them are unique, some of them are returning users. And all of them combined mean traffic, right? They create traffic, and that traffic can also be of different origin. You have your direct traffic, your referral traffic, organic one, of social descent as well. The main thing that you have to remember about that all of those users can be monetized, all of that traffic can be monetized, and all of the traffic combined together will result in good, big bag, nice of money.
Money everywhere. So guys, what do you need to start monetizing? I think this is a very, very frequent asked question. So let's see, guys. First of all, we suggest stable traffic. Stability can be of any amount. We suggest also 5 to 10K daily visitors, but do not get discouraged if you have less than 5K, because still it's traffic and we accept it. But we also understand that some projects might be of
different origins,
yes, and different fluctuations during the year. For example, sports streaming, or maybe social traffic that might be
boosted.
Yes. So don't get discouraged if you don't have high traffic or the best stability. We still, got your back here. So in order to analyze all this, please collect your data from Google Analytics or any other platforms that you guys use. You are familiar with your system, so you know where to look better than us. This way you will understand your countries, how, let's say, users fluctuate within your website, and thus you're gonna know what's best for your website, for your traffic in total. In order to keep your website, in high ranks, you all know you need to work on your search engine optimizations, known as SEO, of course, because if you don't, keep it high, then the search bar is gonna end up with the first results of other similar websites. Okay. Of course, you don't just need to be first on the search, you need to have the interesting content. So make sure you update your website's content, whatever this is, even social media or news site, streaming sites, you need to have the latest content.
Please have the freshest updates. It's crucial to have a lot of traffic, otherwise your users might go to another site
that
has more up-to-date content.
Yes. And last but not least, avoid,
that's very important.
It's important, yes. Try to avoid any sketchy ways to boost your traffic, because these ways are not eventually worth the time and effort. So please just get rid of them and work on organically mostly.
Main thing, we're not going to monetize it anyway. Our filters are going to detect it. And if you invest your money into that technique, you will probably just lose it.
Yes, exactly. So in this direction, because you are all working, let's say, and going to be working on your websites, just remember that your traffic is unique. And let's just take an example here.
Yes.
Okay. So let's say that you have a website and I have the website, same website.
All right.
Exact same type. Yeah. And right now we both have same tools to check everything, and we do the same
I think
SEO.
That happens a lot on the market. Yes.
Yeah. So we're two friends, same website, same efforts. We end up monetizing the traffic on both sides.
Right.
The results on my account are lower than the results on your account.
Why?
Exact same countries, exact same efforts, everything is the same. So I'm a bit frustrated.
Yeah, I can get that.
Yeah, actually, I have news here. And I have news for you guys.
You know the answer. Good.
Yes, of course I know. So, even if you do the exact same steps to boost your traffic and increase it and work on ranking your website, there is a high possibility that you might have different results from the duplicated, let's say, efforts. So keep in mind that we cannot duplicate performances. Actually, the performances cannot be duplicated.
The main thing to remember is that your traffic is real people.
Yes.
And they do not behave the same way, even when they see the same ads, right?
Yes. maybe, for example, you might have had this experience. You visit one's website and you convert all the ads that you see.
Yeah, because you're interested in that.
Yes, but then you go on the next site, same category of site, same, let's say, good quality traffic, but you're not so interested this time to convert the campaigns. So it's totally okay. And just remember that if you have the exact same projects, the results might vary between.
That is how the market works. This is totally normal.
Yes.
Moving on to the second topic.
Yes.
How can you monetize your website? Do you guys know any monetization methods?
Yes.
Have you tried anything?
Any thoughts, guys, here? Let's see some reactions.
All right, we have some questions, and I think our colleagues have already covered most of them. Let's see about monetization methods. Are there some? Okay. No worries, we're gonna tell you all about that. So there is the easy way and the hard way. Let's start with the hard way, right? I am sure that you are familiar with the ways on how you can monetize your website with sponsored posts, paid membership, such as subscription, referral links, donations, stuff like that. It all is very nice ways to monetize your traffic, but it does require a lot of work, mountains of content, time invested, a little bit of skill and knowledge about the stuff that you're gonna write about. So basically that just takes up your time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that nowadays everyone is just too busy for that. Don't you think so?
Yeah, totally, because you need to invest on the most crucial parts.
Yeah, so that will take your time from increasing your traffic, from working on your traffic, and that is the main thing that you should concentrate on. And the content, of course.
And the content, of course, yes.
But we have a solution here, guys, as there is an easy way.
There is an easy way, and actually I see here in the chat that most of people are familiar with some ways. And
nice.
Yeah, and we need to make...
Thanks for the tips.
Yes, we need here to introduce you all these 6 effective ways that you can use to sell your traffic. And it's the easy way because, guys, we do the work for you.
That's basically what we are here
No
for.
hard way anymore, only easy way. Of course, we're not, discouraging anyone from using the hard way, but you have the easy way. So let's see the easy ways here. Of course, the 6 ways we're mentioning here are 5 of our ad formats and one very nice solution. You have already mentioned this solution, so let's just introduce everything. First of all, we have on-click. It's like,
oh, I love that.
Yes, the most popular ad format in the market. And in the same direction is also direct link, but we're going to discuss the differences and what each of them have later on. We have the push notifications, again, a very, very popular ad format. In-page push, a new one, but yet, still
one of the best, actually.
Yes, best,
one of the most popular.
And well-known so far. And also the interstitial, which is like the dinosaur of ad formats.
It really is.
It's a very old one and very profitable as well, but we're going to see everything later on. And as you guys mentioned, and I like the fact that people know about it, is the multi-tag.
Yeah, I'm actually very surprised.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good job, guys. I'm happy that you are informed already, but we're going to discuss it later on.
We're going to tell you all about it, maybe something that you didn't know.
Yes, but I guess there are more crucial questions here to reply.
That is true. Let's start with some proof, like we promised, right? Can you really make money by monetizing with ads with Propeller?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Yeah, here is the proof. Please have a look. So first of all, let's see. This is how the inside of our cabinet looks like. Maybe some of you have already are already familiar with it. For those who are not, this is how it looks. You see on the upper left corner, you can choose the date range. This is the statistics of one of our partners that have been working with us for a long time. And you can see that we have chosen a month of their work, starting from 23rd of March to 23rd of April. It's in the date range in the upper left corner. And you can see that over this 30 days, they have earned over 2 $260,000. Now that's, I call a good paycheck.
For 1 month,
right?
I mean, I don't know what the next month, are following with this, because
I'd like to see that.
You guys see that this result is only with 2 ad formats, the push notifications and on-click.
Exactly.
So just imagine, what if this, publisher was also using interstitial in-page push?
Ooh, now that's
Yes.
the numbers I like.
Yeah, so this is like a proof, and you can also see, guys, that our cabinet has so many filters, so don't hesitate to use them, and pay attention that for each ad format you can see separate CPM rates.
This is one of the very, very important things that we want to point out. As you can see on the screenshot, in push notifications, you have a CPM of 0.30 cents, right? And on-click, you have a CPM on $1.42. Now that's a good one, right? Both of these CPMs are perfectly average for the formats, right? On-click has always higher rates. It's the highest paying format of them all. Push notifications has lower, a little bit on the lower side, but it's absolutely normal for this format on the market. And if you pay attention, the average number of CPM counted for all formats, it's 70 cents. So it's both of the formats combined.
On average.
And you can see on this slide that if you choose the same partner, the same date range, but filter it not by format as on previous slide, but day to day, you can see that the average CPM is quite low, right? Why is that?
Okay, why CPM is so low here, guys? Of course, we're watching an overall, let's say, view.
Exactly.
Yes, of the cabinet. And this is just a mathematical result, the CPM.
Yes, exactly. So if you want to actually check your CPM, always choose filter by format, by ad format, like it is on this screenshot. Please do not forget about that. This is very, very,
very important. Yes.
And we also have one more example, actually. This is just the on-click. As you can see in the upper left corner, we chose only one ad format, on-click or pop-under. So this is another way to check your stats, right? Just to see all the numbers for one format exactly. And this looks nice.
This CPM rate, I mean,
I don't know, like more than $5,000 or $6,000 a day.
And guys, you should know that this is on dynamic rates, not on fixed CPM. And even though it's not
stable
fixed,
it is.
Yes, it's a stable CPM. So we really try to keep the stability. But the stability also depends on the traffic that we receive. You see that this partner has more or less averagely same levels, of traffic.
And quite high, I might add.
Yeah, there are high levels, and that's why the CPM is also so nice.
All right, moving on to the factors that can impact your profit. Maybe you can name some of them. What do you think has any influence over the profit?
Yeah, guys, do you have experience?
I know I can name
this?
some of them.
Yes, for sure you can.
I got prepared for the webinar. Of course,
I can. You're a partnership manager. If you don't know, then who?
Yeah, that would be very, very unpleasant if I didn't. All right, let's go. So, first of all, the factors that we should mention are platforms. You should know, once again, as Maro mentioned before, you should know your traffic, guys. You should collect your data, right? And please remember that mobile traffic costs on market a little bit higher than desktop. So if you have mobile traffic prevalent, your revenue will get a little bit higher. Second of all, proxy traffic. If you have some proxy traffic, you should know that we do not monetize it. It cannot be targeted correctly, since we cannot know the origin, the country, right, and all of the other targets for the advertisers. So our advertisers are basically not wanting to buy that, so we just filter that out. So please be aware, if you have some proxy traffic, it doesn't mean that we're not going to accept it or something. We just can't sell it.
Yes, it's not being monetized properly.
Yeah. So you might see in the cabinet impressions number a little bit lower, since proxy traffic will not be counted in the whole impression count. All right, traffic geos. I think we covered that already. Please know your data, know origin of your traffic sources, and you can also see in stats if you filter. Once again, we have a lot of filters.
Yes, filter by country for each direction.
Yeah,
Yes.
This way you can see the most profitable countries, right? And know where to put your efforts in SEO, in which direction, right? And of course, do not forget about demand and seasonality. For example, if you have a sports streaming website and there is a game coming on, I don't know, or maybe in a major sports event, right? You want to put all of the ads on your site and be ready, be prepared for this spike of traffic, because we all know that the game time is the best for sports streaming sites.
It's just 1-2 hours, but still the most profitable.
But like the boost is enormous. And seasonality. All right, let's just, I have a question for you.
Yes, ask me.
Just imagine it's Christmas time, it's vacations.
Yeah, very nice.
You are sitting at your sofa at home
I am,
at night, and what would you do?
I would watch Christmas movies.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, please remember to always adapt for seasonality. If it's Christmas time, you want to have your Home Alone, you want to have your freshest Christmas movies up on your site, because people are going to be wanting that. And of course, like during, I don't know, school vacations as well, for streaming sites, it's the best seasons to monetize their traffic, right? Please be prepared for that, and don't forget about it.
For example, September, La Casa de Papel, please. Just update your
waiting
content.
For it. Yes,
everybody's waiting for it. Let's get rich.
That brings us to the last factor that we have mentioned here: content. We will not stop mentioning it and pointing out how important it is. Please be up to date with the news if you have a news site, with movies if you have a streaming site. Everything, yes. Otherwise, your users would just go for some other sites and who has their content updated. And internet is quite big these days.
Yeah, guys.
So don't lose your users.
While on Christmas, if you don't have Home Alone, I will search for the best website that has the best quality of Home Alone. So just keep that in mind. So we have discussed everything that we can do that will impact, let's say, positively, till now. But let's see also factors that can impact profit negatively. And here we can discuss not actually the ways that are negative, but the way that you're going to use them in your monetization. So we're talking about the fixed terms.
Oh, I love them.
Yes, you love them, but do you know everything about them?
Nice. I know that it's stable and good and high, and I want a high CPM.
Okay, yes, you want a high CPM. Hold the thought.
Fixed one.
Okay, hold the thought.
All right.
Because
I'm listening.
I've proven to you before that you don't need the fixed CPM, but let's just discuss, a bit further here. So when we're discussing about fixed terms, we are talking about the fixed CPM that Valerie so badly wants, and the fixed daily revenue. But Valerie, that might not always be the best option for you.
How?
Okay, let's take the example of the fixed CPM.
All right.
So how much fixed CPM do you need?
I like $2.
$2 fixed CPM. Very, very good choice. Yes, it's a nice number.
And high.
Yes, it's high. But I got news for you.
All right.
Yes. Your traffic, it's not, monetized by $2 CPM only.
How? What do you mean?
Okay. Our advertisers, want to invest in your traffic so badly,
right?
With $1 CPM, with 1.5 or 0.50, cents.
That's good too.
It's good, yes, but why you want to restrict them with $2 CPM? Because the $2 CPM advertisers might not be as many as the $1 CPM or 1.5.
So you're saying if I have a fixed CPM of $2, all of the advertisers that bid less, like $1 or 1.5, which is also very high, they will not be allowed to buy my traffic, and I will sell probably less traffic because I will only be selling to the advertisers who are ready to pay $2.
Exactly, you got it right.
Okay,
so
that doesn't sound so
what's
good.
Your choice right now that you know everything?
So between selling all of my traffic
Yes.
and just selling part of it, but for a higher price,
Yes.
I think selling my whole traffic would be
Full
much
potential.
profitable.
Yes.
Yeah.
So guys, we're not saying that the fixed terms it's not a good option. Of course it is. But when you get an offer for fixed CPM from any network, you should pay attention on the feed, on the fill rate and the impressions counting, because $2 CPM, it's just a number that a few advertisers or not all the advertisers might be interested to invest for your traffic specifically. So just a suggestion,
Right.
like I just gave to my beloved colleague Valerie, just test always on dynamic rates, all ad types. 1 or 2 days, it's a good, amount of time to test it. But I would say for a week, work on dynamic rates.
Yeah, because you have to see weekdays, you have to
Yes.
see the weekends and how it changes.
And you're gonna know by yourself how much each country, pays for your traffic. Through the cabinet, you can filter by geo, by country, and you can actually see it. So then you know the full potential. So have your own opinion. Don't let anybody tell you that your traffic, costs that much. Just
that
check it
makes
out.
sense. Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing that.
You're welcome. Yeah, anytime.
There is a little bit more,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, there's a little bit more because we have mentioned that all traffic is welcome, but we have a few restrictions on site categories, and we don't have
That's
anything
right.
against them, but we just don't cooperate with such types of website. It's the torrent traffic and the adult traffic.
Yeah, we don't monetize that at all.
Yeah. And as mentioned before, we have some very, very smart filters. Our policy is paying attention on that. And we don't accept the proxy, bot, fraud, instant traffic. It's not that we don't like it. Again, it's very hard to get detected and, valued.
Details of
Yes.
traffic. Advertisers will simply not pay for it.
Exactly.
So no point in sending us that.
Yes, don't waste your
Don't
time.
invest in that at
Yeah.
all. That just doesn't seem to
Yeah.
be worth it. All right, we're going to the very, very nice topic, improving your
Yes.
website monetization.
Yeah,
How
because-
can we do that?
Yes, you have started. Okay, very nice. Good job for the first step.
But there's always space
Yes.
for improvements.
always.
Let's see, what do we have here?
Yeah. So guys, for you, only for you, we have searched. We have asked. Valerie was, asking, going outside, asking
Everybody.
every,
That's true.
yes, experienced people all around. And we have, find all proven methods to keep your revenues high. We have mentioned in the beginning that we need stable and high traffic. But again, this is just a suggestion. If you have any project that cannot, complete these requirements, then it's okay.
We welcome all traffic.
Yes, just keep on working on everything. And speaking of working on everything, SEO, just keep the organic traffic in. The
Don't
fresh
forget
ones,
about it.
The fresh ones, yes. Fresh traffic is always valued best by advertisers on any network. Get social media traffic.
Oh, social media is on a roll right now.
Yes, the internet is full of social
You really
media.
want to
Yes.
get on it.
Yeah, so just make sure you work on this part of the internet as well. Don't forget, guys, to pay your bills. Please keep your projects alive because we know you have server, domain, every other expenses that keep your website running. And we need the website to have the traffic to make the monetization.
Don't kill your websites,
Yes.
please.
Yeah. And speaking of, what we can do for you, because we provide these 6 nice ways, we have the ad formats that you should, wisely choose them. Yes. And
course.
optimize your ad placements correctly. Right?
Yeah, speaking of which, you might want to think about diversifying your formats, right? If you only use push notifications, for example, you might want to add on-click or maybe just a direct link, which is not as aggressive, let's say. Yes. Just combine different ad formats to maximize your potential, and maybe just think in terms of our multi-tag that we're going to tell you about a little bit later. Of course, don't forget about using smart format settings. We're going to tell you all about it. Just remember that if you want to make some adjustments to maybe the ad feed or frequency of the
Anything.
formats, you can always contact our support team or maybe a personal manager if you have one, and just ask us, and we're gonna do it for you in no time. Once again, we're back to the content. Please don't forget to constantly update it. It is crucial. And we already mentioned maybe investing in a mobile-friendly website would be a very good idea, since mobile traffic costs a little bit more. And if you will have a better version, if your site looks nicely on a mobile device, that will attract mobile users, that will help increase your revenue.
The revenue.
And speaking of all of these methods combined, please remember that a stable CPM for your traffic will be ensured if you use all of these methods, right?
Yeah, guys, so you have work to do.
A lot of
work to do, but
I like this topic.
Yes, because now
one of my favorite ones. Really.
We're gonna discuss here for the work we do, because yes, we want you to work, but we work on the other side for you guys. And let's just before we speak for each one of the ad formats and the ways to monetize your traffic, let's just put some things on the table, make them clear. These 6 ways are like the best optimized ways in the market. Yes, we make sure that they won't affect your user experience.
It's not in our interest.
Not in our interest, and that's why we try to make everything so user friendly. That's why we don't harm the user experience, because we're sending only safe feed, safe content all the time. Our policy makes sure that everything is very, very light for the users and not make them go away. So you have also the policy link here, and we can share more information in the chat as well. And I think
it's going to be shared in the course book. That's going to be
the course book is going to have everything.
Yeah.
So I don't think that we should keep
anymore.
Yes,
the
guys waiting start. Because I'm also excited to see everything.
Okay, here we have it. OnClick. This is the largest format, right, on the market. I will not be mistaken if I say it is one of the oldest. So I guess, do you know about it? Have you heard of it? You may know it as Pop Under or Pop Up or Pops. Have anybody heard of that?
Do you know, guys, the Pops? Pops everywhere?
All right. It is a large format that appears on click, hence the name, in a new browser tab, right? It generates the largest profits compared to all the other formats, up to 200%. It pays for every impression. It has dynamic CPM rates, bringing us back to the fixed CPM terms. OnClick is not good on that. Always use dynamic rates. And OnClick is very easy to integrate with the JavaScript code, works on all platforms, including mobile as well. And here is why should we go for OnClick? There are pros to that. All right, the default frequency of the format is 3 ads in 6 hours with 45 seconds interval between them. But if you feel like your audience needs a higher frequency of ads, or maybe not as much, you want to set frequency based on your audience. Have you ever experienced that? Maybe you can share something in chat with us about it. If so, if you ever experienced that, you can contact our support team. You can contact your personal managers in order to ask us to change us, right? You know your audience better, of course.
Yes.
And if there are any feed adjustments that you want to see, that you want to maybe, I don't know, you feel like some ads are not suitable for your audience, once again, that can be adjusted.
Yeah, guys. So I guess you already have experience, most of you, with Pops, right? Am I wrong here? You can show us some reactions, maybe. And yes, and let's move forward because...
All right.
Yes, thumbs up for everybody. So let's move on to direct link. It's just the same direction of OnClick, because basically direct links also, you know...
nice, a lot of reactions.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nice, guys. I'm happy that we all are in the same page. on the same page here. So direct link, it's more or less the same as we said with on-click. The difference is that the on-click is a GS script that can be more or less optimized further.
That's true.
Yes, and we can use direct link in all kind of traffic, of course, as the on-click, but the direct link is also very, very good fit for social media. We discussed before that social media is thriving right now in the market, and the direct messaging apps. You all know about this, sources, and we might not want to miss them. There is no offer testing needed for direct link, no limitations on how many you can use. You don't need any creatives because you have everything on your website. Just find the right place to put it on. And maybe you guys can give us suggestions. Where is the best option to put the direct link? You guys know it already for your website.
Best.
Yes, but if you don't and you want to find the optimized solution for that, make sure you check your heat maps. There are some kind of software that show.
We have comments here, but
yes,
that direct link is the best way. It's
one of the best ways,
but
yes,
you're totally right.
Yes, you're
Absolutely.
right. Yeah. So you guys can find your perfect spot for direct link, and this way all users won't miss it. Of course, it's suitable for all countries, but direct link has been proven to be best fit for tier 1 traffic.
Oh,
yes,
cool.
Yes, very nice, because advertisers are paying better there. And as we said before, okay, on-click is best for adjusting frequencies and this stuff, but direct link is not. We have only one option here to adjust the feed. And don't hesitate to ask us, because even if you see an ad that you don't like, it doesn't mean that it can stick there forever. Just contact your manager, contact support, and we're
gonna take care of that.
Get rid of it immediately.
Before we go to the next format, I actually have Nino here asking a very nice question. Is the download link is effective for direct link? You can put direct link on a download button. That would work perfectly, as this is the button that your users hit mostly on sites. And also on social media, this is the best format to monetize your social media. If you disguise our direct link through some shorteners, this is actually one of the ways how our partners do that. And just post it on social media. Once again, you know your audience better. You will want to interest them in clicking on it. And that's how you monetize social media traffic.
Or like, correctly mentioned in the chat, you can have a fake button that, it's kind of working.
Direct link can be disguised as a button, as a link, as an image, like looking like a banner or something like that. So don't worry about that. These are all absolutely correct. And we're moving on to the next format, push notifications. I'm sure you've heard of that, since it's also very, very popular and old format. It has been on the market for years now. It is suitable for every website, and it doesn't affect the look of your website.
I see some hearts and thumbs up here, so people like push notifications, I guess.
I like them too. You know why? Because they don't affect the look of your website, because there's not going to be any ads displayed on your website, right? When your users are going to go to the site, they will only see the subscription window in the upper left corner of the browser, asking to subscribe for the updates and for the ads, right? And this is the only thing that they're going to see on your site, and then they're going to receive notifications directly to their device or to the browser if we're talking about desktop traffic.
So basically what you say, as a user, I see the subscription box, I subscribe, and then I'm not annoyed by the ads all the time.
Yes.
Or while on the website.
You're not going to receive any ads connected to the website at all, actually. You're not going to be receiving them on the website. They're not going to appear on the website. They're going to appear on your mobile device, maybe sometime later. And because of that, push notifications have the highest engagement rate, since users are not going to be too distracted with the site. Yes, from the ads. So they can convert more. All right, and why should we go for push? All right, we have a question here. We have a comment. It bothers visitors and they're less likely to come back. that actually brings us to the slide that we are on right now, adjustable daily frequency. If you feel like your users receive too many push notifications, just let us know, since we can manage that. We can decrease the number of push notifications. We can increase the number of push notifications that are sent to your users.
Sorry, I have to say hi to my cute Juancito who is here. Hi, Juan. Hi. And hi to everybody.
So once again, getting back to the push.
Yes, sorry, I have to say hi.
This format works on both HTTP and HTTPS websites, but we have to mention that on HTTP website, users have to hit the subscribe button twice, which will lower the number of subscription, right? Because it takes two steps instead of one to subscribe. So if you want to get as much profit from push notifications as you can possibly do, you want to secure your website with HTTPS protocol. I think our colleagues will share a link right now in chat on how to do that.
Yes.
It's not very difficult to do, and it's going to bring you plus 25% profit comparing to the push notifications. All that you have to do is actually secure your website and then upload the short JavaScript code that will be shared with you in the cabinet. That's it.
So simple steps, extra profit.
Yeah.
Amazing. And let's move forward to in-page push or IPP.
Answering one of the questions on chat too.
Yes.
You see just the timing.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. So let's see about details about in-page push or IPP. You can see here the examples of how they look. And the extra, let's say, part and exciting part of in-page push is that we can monetize iOS traffic as well. Of course, we can work on any website. It appears on the right time for your users to see it. They don't affect the user experience, of course. There is also a next button. You can see it on the screens, but if you don't see them, don't feel that there is no X button, because if you scroll the mouse, always a close button when you scroll your mouse over there. And of course, it's a great alternative to the common banners, which are becoming a bit old-fashioned, let's say.
I think people have developed, I think there's a term called banner blindness.
Yes.
When people just don't see them anymore, right?
Yes. So we want your users to really pay attention. And that's the solution, the floating banner, IPP. So why should we opt for in-page push? As the rest of our formats, we can adjust the frequency here. So if you feel that you have too many IPPs on your website or less IPPs on the website, we can adjust the frequency. No worries about that. Now, about the positioning, right? In-page push is suggested, to be placed on the top right corner of each website. Of course, this is like the optimal, we can say.
This is the best position since it brings the most attention, attracts the most attention
of the users. Yeah. But maybe on your website, you might have there the logo of the website, or maybe a link.
Search bar.
The search bar, yes, correct. Or maybe you have something that you don't want your users to miss even for 1 second. Then just ask us. We can move the IPP on the bottom corners or on the left upper corner. This is totally adjustable. As you have seen, we have the skins based on your theme. So this is going to be changing all the time.
Yes.
But if you, for example, have a dark themed website and you need only light skinned IPP, we can do it, and vice versa. And of course, the feed can be adjusted as the previous formats, as with the previous formats.
We are here for that.
So support and managers are always on call, and you can ask them.
Moving on to interstitial. Now that's one of the oldest ones. It's basically a banner,
yes,
which covers the contents of your site, but it's not like blocking it because it has a big close button, and user can close bypass the interstitial at any given point.
So guys, do you like interstitial?
I bet everybody likes. I do.
You like it?
I really find it
Guys,
very attractive.
Just let's see the reactions of you again. Yes. Oh, everybody loves.
Oh, thank you. We are pretty. You
Hearts.
see? Thank you. That is very nice.
So everybody likes interstitial. I think they need to know more about it.
Absolutely. That's what we are here for. So interstitial is a great monetization opportunity, non-conflicting with your existing ads. We haven't mentioned that before, but guys, all of our ad formats are absolutely compatible, 100% compatible with AdSense. Interstitial are extremely customizable, user-friendly. They can be scheduled to appear with a delay. We offer full ad coverage on all the platforms. And of course, only brand-safe ads are going to be served on all the formats, including interstitial.
Including, of course, we wouldn't left it out.
Why should we go for interstitial, right? As mentioned, we can customize the size, the delays before appearing, frequency, device based on your audience. Once again, you know your audience better, you know your site better, yes. You know which pages get visited more often. So probably you want to put interstitial not on all of the pages, but just on the pages with the highest traffic, or maybe target only mobile traffic if you know that you have that platform yes. prevalent, right? Okay. And
so guys, did you like everything about interstitial here? All the information?
As much as we do? Because I think we're getting to the best solution now, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Let's see.
Because we have discussed everything about all ad formats, the 5 ad types that we offer here. So let's see the combination of all of them.
Nice, I like that.
And guys, you know the response to that. Yes, it's the MultiTag. Yes, Nino.
It is the most chosen ad format.
Yes, it's something new and fresh. And basically, it's the best option for the beginners, but also for experienced publishers.
For everybody, I'd say.
It's all ads inclusive solution. Yeah. Who doesn't want all-inclusive solutions in their lives? Everybody. So you can have max profit.
I know I could use mine.
Yeah, you can. You can, use MultiTag.
I should get a website probably.
Of course you do. And you will have the best profit, the optimal user experience, and you don't need to do anything, Valerie.
Nice. Yes. I like the sound of that.
Yeah. So let's see why we should go for the MultiTag. But everybody, I think, already wants to go for MultiTag here. I'm happy that I see this reaction.
Oh, I see somebody is already using MultiTag.
Yes. And I see so many hearts floating here.
Thank you. It does seem great. We think so too.
Yeah. So MultiTag, as we discussed. Yes. Contains all ad formats. Of course, it doesn't contain direct link. Let's just point that out, because direct link is a link and it's not a GS tag.
That's true.
So this MultiTag, as the name says, is one tag with all the formats. You don't need separate tag for each one of them.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So you can set your website on autopilot. As we said, you don't need to do any analysis. MultiTag does everything for you. Doesn't require, any extra efforts. And the best part,
tell us.
Yes, you can, guys, compare the results between the formats, because on the cabinet you have already seen you can choose by ad format.
That's right. It's not going to be displayed in one. Just one format. It's all going to be separated. Yeah. So this is an amazing part, that you can see which format gives more profit to you, and you can, for example, if you feel, get into optimization.
Yes. You can check and end up with the best format for you, but keep them all. I mean, extra money, always the best solution. So let's also point out here for MultiTag that you also use the push notifications there. And as Valerie mentioned before, for push notifications, if you secure your website on HTTPS, then you just simply upload the service worker and you have plus 25% of profit more.
That sounds nice. Yes. And we have some questions about MultiTag. So
yes.
Is MultiTag compatible with AdSense? Yes, 100%. As we mentioned, all of our formats are.
Yes.
And it does work for all site categories. Gaming website sounds very good to be monetized with MultiTag.
Yes, feel free to, give it a go, because it has all formats basically. And
if you're thinking about it, just go for it.
Yes.
Basically.
And since none of the rest formats are harming the user experience, then MultiTag definitely won't do that.
All right. And finally, it's game time. Enough of theory.
Yes, guys, let's have some fun. And we really need your engagement here.
Please.
Yes,
please.
we need your reactions.
I know that there's been a lot of theory, a lot of words, but please be connected with us right now.
We want to see responses.
Engagement.
Yes, just true or false. We don't want more here.
Nothing
comments.
more. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's start. So here's the statement. It goes: when you place a tag and it isn't performing after an hour as you wish, it would be best to remove it, as your CPM will not move any further. What do you think? Please tell us. Please share your ideas. Is that true? Is that false?
I'm happy that I see people excited about the
I am excited
games.
too.
Yes, so let's see some
responses. Here's some answers, please.
So guys, is that true or false? True or false?
We have some answers.
False.
Okay.
Oh my
God.
God.
People have been listening to us. That's nice reaction.
Oh, yes. Go guys. Go guys.
Oh, I also love a good true or false game.
You know, here I'm very pleased with the responses. I think we should see the answer.
All right, let's reveal it. And you are right.
Guys, you got it right.
The statement is false. Let me point out that our rotating system needs at least 24 hours to analyze your traffic, to choose the best ads to link to your zones, right? The ads that would convert best on your specific traffic. So please, if you don't feel like the performance is the best after only 1 hour, just don't remove the tag. Let us do our magic. Let our rotating system work. And for sure, we're going to show you the best results on the market.
Yeah, we said before, support and managers are always on call, and you can ask them if you are a bit skeptical about the result in the beginning.
I see tag needs time to perform.
Yes,
Here is the
exactly.
great comment. Thank you.
Yeah. Guys, I'm so pleased that you all, believe the same. And let's move on to the next question. With Propeller, can you monetize AdBlock traffic?
All right, that's a tough one. I don't think that we mentioned that, but let's see.
Let's see.
Guys know that.
Yeah, I'm happy that you're having fun, guys.
We do too.
So, true or false, guys? Can we monetize AdBlock traffic?
That is a harder one, but
let me see.
We're waiting for your responses, please.
Yes, some of it.
Nice. All
true.
Right.
Yes, true. Yeah.
Okay, we are dealing with experts here.
Yeah, I mean, all the questions, they know them.
Do we even need to go to the correct answer?
Yes.
Shall we just finish it already?
Yes.
No, we won't. Let's go. Okay.
So yes, it's true. This is true. We can monetize AdBlock traffic, and let's just point out here that the AdBlock tag is a solution, and it's a big tag. So
it's a very, very lengthy one.
Yes, it's a lengthy one, and you might be skeptical that it might, for example,
slow
the website, yes, or covers too much of your source in the website. Do not, be worried for a minute, because we have made this tech solution as light as possible,
of course,
for all of you,
and as safe as possible. Once again, it's not in our interest to slow down your website.
Yes.
Okay, let's move forward to the next one. So the only way that you can keep your profits high is with a fixed CPM. I think we covered that good.
Yes.
So let's hear.
Who paid attention, guys? I need your responses, because you have been very good so far, and I want this.
You're winning
answer
so far.
Yes, totally winners.
Let's see if that continues.
So, true or false? True or false?
Too bad that we don't have like a big clock, that counts the seconds. Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, you have been paying attention.
Nice.
That feels so good. I feel so appreciated right now, right?
Really.
Okay, so it's time to reveal the correct answer, and all of you are absolutely right. This statement is false.
It's false.
We have covered that. It is always better to test the tag on a dynamic rate to see what your traffic is worth on the market. And
next one,
we have more.
All Propeller's formats combined won't hurt your user experience. Again, were you paying attention here, guys? True or false? Let's go.
Tell us,
yes,
please.
Yes, that's rolling here. We need to see more reactions. Yeah, let's see. Guys, am I alone here? Let's see, who else?
I feel like I am on a real game show, you know?
Yes, let's see.
So exciting.
True. Oh my God, guys, you were not paying attention here. So let's wait for the answer. False, true, false.
Okay,
True, false.
the numbers have split it, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So this, guys, it's true. All Propeller ads formats won't harm your user experience. As we said, we try to keep the cleanest feed.
Of course, we will keep it this way. Thank you.
And according to your also, let's say, thoughts and needs, we adjust the settings to be as harmless as possible. Next one.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice one. Okay, the statement goes, the higher frequency capping is, the higher your CPM will be. I don't think that we mentioned that as well, but
No.
I think that you can guess, guys.
I think they know everything. I mean, just show us your reactions. True or false?
This is a harder one.
Yes.
Okay.
I see thumbs up.
Is thinking, everyone is thinking. Okay.
Yeah, it's a hard one because you think that higher frequency is going to bring you better result and better CPM, of course.
That's right.
Yes. So maybe.
But are they really that connected? I'm not
Let's
sure. Should we tell?
Yes, we should.
Okay. So this is false. Some of you are absolutely right. The higher frequency capping is, the more ads you serve to your users. So if a user can't even access the content of the site, right, they would be annoyed, they would not convert, and that will definitely crush your CPM.
Yeah.
So that's not always the best option. If you have any doubts about the frequency, you can always contact support or your manager if you have one and just discuss what frequency would be the best for you.
Consult with us because we also know some things, but in combination with your thoughts about it, we can find the best option for frequency.
All right, the next one.
So next question. Let's see reactions. When you first start with Propeller, you need
reactions.
Yes. You need to choose passive income or easy setup. So is that true or false?
I think this is a very easy one.
Can you have both or one of them?
Let's see. Okay.
Let's see.
It's nice to see that we educate people. Thank you. We are very glad. We are very happy that you learned something new today.
Yes.
That's what that was the whole target of our webinar.
And you actually can review it later, of course. Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be uploaded to YouTube,
yes,
so don't worry about that. And I think there is going to be an automatical message sent to your email that you registered to, so don't worry about that. Okay, we have
reactions. Yes.
All right.
Let's reveal the answer.
Let's go to the correct answer.
And yes, guys, it's a false statement. With Propeller, you can have both the passive income and the easy setup.
You don't have to choose between them, of course.
You don't have to do that.
All right, moving on to the last and one of the hardest questions. The statement goes this. You can get 1% of your referrals profit with our PropellerAds referral program. Okay, who's familiar with our program? Who knows the conditions? Is that true? Right?
So you're asking here that if I refer my friends, I will get 1% of their profit?
Exactly. Do you think that's true or not?
I don't know. I really want to refer some friends, so I would like to know if that's true or false. Guys?
What do you think? I see some answers.
False.
I see the reactions.
True.
Thanks.
For sure. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, false, true. There are too many things.
Too many minds.
But let's reply first this question and then get to more Q&As.
All right. So it's false. It is false. And you know why?
So no referral.
You can get not 1 but 5% of your referrals profit with PropellerAds referral program. Some of you guys were absolutely correct. It's not 1%, it's 5%. So please, if you, Maro, if you have any friends, please bring them to us. We're going to grant you with 5% of their profit. And we want to point out, we will not be taking this 5% from your friend's pocket. No, we're going to pay you ourselves. Don't worry about that. And I think
we had some fun here. Guys, don't you think?
Did you have fun? I know I did.
Yes. I did for sure. I don't know.
Let's
Did you?
move on to the
The
case study.
study.
We promised, we delivered.
Let's see.
All right, here it is.
So guys, you all know about the multi-tag here, and I've seen that you are excited about it.
That's very nice to know.
Yes, let's see some details on this. And yes, if you haven't used it, you should try it right after this webinar.
So here on the screenshot, we have our live streaming partner that uses MultiTag, and pay attention please that these stats are only for 7 days. You can see in the upper left corner the date range is set to 7 days only, and during those 7 days they have made over $2,800.
Wait. We're talking about 1 week?
1 week.
And that's
7
the result?
days.
7
Almost
days.
$3,000 for 1 week only.
If only I had referred this guy. I mean,
I know, right?
damn it.
5% would be so, I can't count, but I feel like it's going to be an enormous number.
I mean, who cares? It's a passive profit for a week and more, I guess.
Okay, there are some points that we want to stress out and to mention. First of all, let's see the directions. Since it's multi-tag, you can see that there are 3 ad formats listed on the left side. There is on-click, which is practically self-describing, right? Yes. Push notifications. Actually, in our cabinet, both in-page push, IPP, and regular push notifications are displayed as one format. But if you go further and choose
the zone,
yes,
the specific zone,
the zone view, you can compare the results of both as well. And native ads is how interstitial is called in our cabinet. So you can see that, yes, the on-click is, of course, the most profitable format.
Yes.
But what we should learn from this is that if this partner had been using only on-click, they would have made 800 less in a week than they did using the multi-tag.
Yes, it's amazing because you don't know what you're missing when you haven't used the multi-tag.
Until you try it, right?
Yes. And of course, you can see, as mentioned before, the CPM of each format and the income of each format, the impressions of each one of them. And it's amazing that you have the option to see how much you get from it. And as you said before correctly, what you could have lost if you
didn't try the multi-tag.
Yes.
And once again, we want to point out that the CPMs are different for different formats, right? On-click being the highest, but actually CPMs for push notifications and interstitial both are very, very high as well.
Yes.
Very good for these formats.
So keep that as an example for you guys to know that multi-tag is a very, very, very good option when you start and you don't know what to do. But at the same time, you can just, bring them all in.
Yes.
And have all the maximum profit you can make.
All right. And I think that we are on our last slide.
Yes.
And we'll see you next on our next webinar, probably. In the meantime, have fun, register at PropellerAds, use MultiTag.
Stay safe.
It's been a pleasure.
And we will be happy, yes, to work with you anytime.
Bye.
Bye, guys.